What's up, everybody? Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 18 of my favorite 30 albums of the 60s countdown. Of course, we're doing it here each and every day in the month of September 2023, 30 days in the month. Our favorite 30 albums of the 60s, any musical genre whatsoever. I'm picking them, you're picking them. I'm only doing one album per any band or artist, so we've got a wide open playing field. Like I said, rock, pop, psychedelic music, proto-metal, proto-prog, jazz, fusion, whatever, folk, it's all available, all up for grabs. So today for my pick number 18, it's going to be the debut album from this American band, released January 16th, 1968. Recorded at Amigo Studios in Hollywood, California. Produced by Abe Kesh for Philips Records. I'm talking about the debut album from Blue Cheer, Vincibus Eruptum. Of course, the great San Francisco biker rock, acid rock, proto-metal band, whatever you want to call them. Blue Cheer, all killer, no filler. At the time, regarded it as one of the loudest albums in history, and the band's live performances as well. Of course, Dickie Peterson on vocals and bass, Lee Stevens on guitar, and Paul Whaley on drums. Some heavy stuff. Is it heavy or is it just really distorted and fuzzy? It's both, right? Only 6 tracks, not a long album by any means. Kicks off with Summertime Blues. Yeah, it's a lot of covers on here too. Summertime Blues kicks it off. That's their most notable song that became somewhat of a moderate hit for the band. Lots of feedback and fuzz and whatnot. Just raucous version of this, obviously a classic song by Eddie Cochran. Then, of course, you get their big beefy take on Rock Me Baby, the B.B. King classic. And then on side one, the lone original track on side one, the near 8-minute long Doctor Please, another good rockin' acid rock, psychedelic, bluesy, heavy rock take, right? Whatever you want to call it. Very cool song. Over on side two, you've got Out of Focus, right? Another Dickie Peterson original. That leads into Parchment Farm, which of course has been done by everybody, made pretty famous by Cactus just a couple short years later, but they do a pretty good version of it here as well. And then another original track by Dickie, Second Time Around. Another good song, just over 6 minutes long. Again, good mix of kind of psychedelic stuff and blues rock, but with lots of volume, lots of fuzz and distortion. That's what kind of set these guys apart. And then, of course, like I said, when you went to see them live, the volume level was astronomical. So really cool, very primitive sounding album, but I think still there's something about this record that I think for heavy music aficionados always has kind of, you hold this one in high regards because of the history behind it and everything. It's a really cool band that kind of had so much to do with this whole kind of early heavy metal, proto-metal sound. But in essence, what it really is just heavily amplified and fuzzed out blues rock. It's basically what it is. This album peaked at number 11 on the Billboard charts. Okay, and Summertime Blues did make it to number 14. All right. And also Spin Magazine placed it at number 22 on their list of the 40 greatest metal albums of all time. There you go. It's often cited as one of the first ever heavy metal albums, way before anybody was actually calling anything heavy metal. So, good stuff here. So, what else we got here? And Summertime Blues was released as a single, of course, right when the album came out in 1968. And, of course, this, interestingly enough, if you read up on the history of this band, lots of changes over the years, right? So they would put out another album shortly after this, which is fairly similar to this. And then, of course, the whole lineup would change, and then the next, kind of 3 or 4 albums would all sound completely different. Mix of, kind of folk rock and country rock and a little bit more blues and just kind of garage rock and nothing heavy like this at all. But still some pretty good material across those few albums. Then they would come back in like the early 80s, get signed to Megaforce Records, their return to kind of like proto-metal, acid rock type of thing. And Dickie, of course, had lots of stops and starts with this band over the years. Of course, he's no longer with us. But yeah, interesting career, Blue Cheer. Really, really interesting. But a very groundbreaking band from the San Francisco scene at this time. So that is my pick for today. Blue Cheer's Vincibus Eruptum. Let us know what you think of this heavy rock classic from 1968. It is my pick number 18. Let's hear what your pick is for pick number 18, and visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page. So thanks in advance for all your support there. We also have the Cameo link below as well if you want to get a personalized video from myself. I do want to mention, at least on my CD, I'm not sure if it was on the original LP or not, but All Night Long, little short track is also at the end of the CD. I'm not quite sure if that was on the original LP or not. No, that's just a CD remastering bonus track. You only got 6 tracks on the original vinyl. That's kind of what I thought. So, so stay tuned tomorrow for number 17. Also, stay tuned today. Don't touch that dial. We've got What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility Day. New album reviews should have. We got the Flower Kings for you today. We've got, what else are we reviewing here today? Should get the new Alice Cooper for you. And also the new Primal Fear. That's the one I was thinking of. And plus maybe a couple other ones. So I should have about 4 for you here today. 4, maybe 5. So, and the rest will all start coming next week. So until then, take care, everybody. Please hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.